busy day. Oh, there you are. I'm just making myself a hot drink. Oof. Oh, I think we have a bit of a problem. Never fear, Banglebede's here. We need a little light. House, please. Thank you, House. That's better. Now, let's see. Yes.
Mr. B, are you all right? All the lights have gone out.
Yes.
Oh, you've already found a candle?
Yes, I think a fuse has blown. I don't suppose you'd like to go and look, would you?
I thought you'd say that. Okay, Mr. B.
Thank you, Jess. When did you last see candles? On a birthday cake? Or, during power cuts? Or, at Christmas? There's another festival that uses candles. It happens about this time of year. If Cyclops is still working, I can show you. Ah, good. Yes, he is. Now then. Come along, Cyclops. That's it. Oh, dear. No sign of any candle. Ah, they're getting ready. This is Maya. She's helping her dad decorate their house. Mum's choosing one of her best saris to wear.
Ready now? Yeah? Wonderful. Go, run along to Daddy. I'll get Maya ready now. Would you like to choose your bangles now? Come. Good girl. Lovely. Beautiful.
Ah, here are the candles. They're celebrating a very special day. It's Diwali, the festival of lights. And they start the day with prayers to Lord Ram.
Om Jai Jagdish Hare Mat Pita Tum Mere Sharan Hello, happy Diwali.
Later on,
Happy
Auntie,
Diwali.
Uncle, and the cousins come round to join in the celebrations.
You're looking lovely, aren't you?
Hello, happy Diwali.
Happy Diwali.
There are sweets and snacks to eat,
Hello, Kamal bhai.
and those special candles on the table.
Come in, come in.
This looks lovely.
This is quite unusual, isn't it?
At the end of the day, Maya and Jeet get into bed, and Mum reads them a story.
It's called The Brahmin, the Tiger and the Fox. Once upon a time, in India, there was a Brahmin. He was a quiet and gentle man who did a lot of thinking. One day, he decided to walk to a nearby village to visit some friends. And to get there, he had to make his way through a forest. He hadn't gone very far when he came upon a cage. And there, trapped inside it, was a tiger. "Dear friend," said the tiger, "I can't get out. Please help me." The Brahmin felt so sorry for her that he quite forgot how fierce and dangerous tigers can be. So he lifted the trapdoor and set her free. She leapt out and stood in front of him, purring loudly. Or was she growling? The Brahmin wasn't sure. "Thank you, dear friend," she said. Now at this point, If the tiger had been smart, she would have run off deep into the forest. But instead, she said, "I've been in that cage for a long time, and I am very, very hungry." The Brahmin suddenly thought the tiger might try to eat him. So, quick as a flash, he clambered up the nearest tree and sat on the highest branch. And the tiger growled. She lay down at the foot of the tree and waited. And so they stayed for many hours. At last, a fox came along. "What's going on here?" she said. "Please help me," called the Brahmin. "The tiger wants to eat me, but that isn't fair, because I rescued her from that cage." The fox thought for a moment. Then she said, "I don't believe you." "Why not? It's perfectly true," said the tiger. "Well, it can't be," said the fox. "Are you telling me that frightened little man up in the tree rescued you, a big, fierce tiger, from that cage?" "Nonsense! I won't believe it unless I see it with my own eyes." "All right," said the tiger. "I'll show you how it happened. Now, to begin with, I was trapped like this." And she went back into the cage. The trapdoor snapped shut. The fox called to the Brahmin, "You can come down now. It's quite safe." So the Brahmin climbed down the tree. He was so glad to be back on the ground again. He thanked the fox for playing such a clever trick on the tiger. And they both went on their way.
Oh, botheration. We're not doing very well. Dear, oh dear, dear.
Any better, Mr. B?
No, even worse. Cyclops isn't working now.
Oh, I'll try again then.
Good lass. Well, now, what shall we do now? Do you know any good stories? Story time. Many thanks, Maestro. Now, let's see. Well,
Hello, I'm Sita. I'm in a shop that sells the most beautiful saris. Here they are, all hanging up ready for people to buy. Take a look. See which one you like best. My story's about a sari, but it's not a new sari like the ones in this shop. It's an old one, and it belongs to the mother of a little boy called Amit. The story's called Sari Games. Amit had invited Rinku and Saloni to his house to play. It was a warm summer's day, and they were all looking forward to a ball game in his garden. But suddenly, big black clouds came from nowhere. The sky turned very dark, and it began to rain. Amit's mother said, "I'll show you an indoor ball game, but you must be very careful." She took out an old sari. First, she folded it. Then she rolled the edges so that it made a big, soft ball. Amit, Rinku and Saloni played with the ball until the sari became loose. Amit threw the sari over his shoulder and said, "I'm Superman." "I'm Superwoman," said Rinku. Saloni wrapped the sari gracefully round her arms and said, I'm a pretty princess. Amit's mother heard them. She came in and wound the sari round Amit's head in a beautiful turban. Then she decorated it with beads and pinned a shiny brooch in the middle. There, you are a handsome prince, Amit. Amit got on his horse, and the turban came off. Rinku opened out the sari and put it over her head. She said, "I am a ghost!" The children screamed and laughed. They were really scared. They pulled the sari off Rinku's head and began to wave it like waves in the sea. Swish, swash, swish, swash, until Amit's mother came in. "I'm sorry," she said. "That's a bit too much noise. Why don't you sit down by this river and I'll bring you a picnic?" She arranged the sari like a winding river. The children sat down on the riverbank and played. Soon the sweet and savoury sakka paras, barfi, mango juice and sandwiches were ready, and they enjoyed their picnic. It was still raining outside when Amit's dad came home. For a while, he watched the children play. Then he fetched a strong rope and slung it under the little window above the kitchen door frame. Mother folded up the sari on the rope like a seat. Amit, Rinku and Saloni all had turns on the swing. They had lots of fun swinging and singing. Now they were quite tired. They spread the sari out over 2 chairs, sat down inside the tent and looked at some books. The doorbell rang. It was Rinku and Saloni's mother's. Time to go home. They thanked Amit and his mother and father and said goodbye. Amit was happy. He held his mother's sari tightly in his hands. Soon he fell asleep, dreaming that he was a prince. Sweet dreams, Amit, and lots more adventures with the old sari.
Ah! Huzzah!
Oh, I'm sorry it took so long. I hope you found something to do.
Oh, yes. Yes, we found out all about Diwali.
Diwali, what's that?
Well, Diwali is a festival of lights. But you know all about this, don't you? So why don't you go off and play some Sari games, eh? Go on, off you go. Yes, Diwali is a festival of...